The project is about working with a group of young composers and music creators aged between 14 and 18 based here in Birmingham who come here voluntarily, who want to develop what they do, the work that they do, but outside the kind of formality of the kind of music creating that they do as part of A-level or GCSE. So the project is practically based. It's about tailoring the project to the needs of the students. So we've got a whole range of different types of music creators and composers in this project, ranging from people who are more songwriters to people that are more about writing more instrumental-based composition.
Throughout the year, we have a number of professional and student composers who come in and do workshops, masterclasses, and talks about their work or their interests. And we really try and get a diverse range of composers in to talk to the young students, to really show them that actually composing doesn't mean one thing.
I've been showing some techniques on the double bass to the young composers, and all of them, they've come up with really interesting ideas, and all the pieces contain some exciting material, whether it's traditional or using contemporary techniques. So I'm very pleased, and also there's a wide variety of styles involved in the composition, so it's always fun to play through the students' pieces. So it's been a very interesting experience.
What makes this project quite unique is that we don't offer a sort of ready-made ensemble that the young musicians are supposed to write for. Instead, it's much more open and collaborative. So the musicians will come and work with the students and work with each other to come up with ideas and ways of approaching things and try out ideas, and perhaps the young musicians themselves, the young composers, may want to perform in their own pieces. So it's really a set of, here are a load of resources, here are a load of musicians, including yourselves, and here are some professional young musicians as well.
So it's really about taking each student as an individual and helping them through the process, but also very importantly for them to see themselves as part of a community of people of the same age that share the same interest.
One of our aims in the project is to be able to create a clear progression for young composers in the West Midlands, so that we can offer support and guidance in an early stage of composing, but also give them advice and information about how to take it further, so that it's not about just being involved in this project for 1 year, that they can actually come to us for a few years, really develop their skills, and then possibly move on to other projects or possibly higher education or college, and we can really offer that support and advice for them.
Well, I've always enjoyed composition at school, but doing this project has really allowed me to kind of develop skills I've already learned at school. It's really enlightened me into kind of the different ways that you can compose. It's also allowed me to talk to composition students already at the conservatoire, which is really useful because it kind of gives you ideas about how you can get into composition when you're older. I really feel like my confidence has developed mostly over the process, because like the ideas that everyone comes up with, like nothing is deemed as wrong. Everyone's really supportive, and it's kind of a nice way to like practice out new ideas, and yeah, just kind of get a feel for what composition as a career would be like.
I would say it has helped, like putting together pieces and then working with others to help change pieces if they don't sound right.
This has helped me, like, definitely to want to start a composition to actually get to the end of it without giving up halfway through.
You have an environment here that I can't find at school or at home. So you have all these young composers, obviously, who are all interested in the same thing. You also have access to a lot of the Conservatoire's own students very easily, so you can just chat to them, they're always there. It's much more easier because you have this informal atmosphere. I mean, I couldn't otherwise, if I had a question about composing, I couldn't have just walked in the Conservatoire and asked, hey, can I ask some of your students? I've got a question. Well, here they're all there and they're... So that's really something the group has been successful into, putting into contact all these people together. Yeah.
Composing can be quite an isolated task, or if you're very interested in composition, there's not always necessarily a clear route for you to go through or projects that you can go to. So we wanted to bring like-minded people together to really create a creative community in which one can feel very comfortable to explore ideas with support and a very safe environment to try things out but not worry too much about things getting marked or getting things wrong.